Turn the dial, rewind the years, back when vinyl spun our cheers. Now the rhythm's got a digital face, but we still hear soul in every bass.
Well, hi there and welcome back to Moteventure Reactions. My name is John. I'm excited today because we have a group, Genesis, that I've liked for a number of years. Although this incarnation of the group, I really don't know anything about. To me, Genesis is really Phil Collins and the group. Peter Gabriel leading Genesis, I really have no idea on, so it'll be kind of interesting. I think of Peter Gabriel, when I think of him, I think Sledgehammer, his solo career. So today we're listening to a song called The Cinema Show. It's from, I think, early 70s, either 70 or 71. And so I'm excited to get to that. But before we do, please be sure to like, subscribe, and push that post notification bell if you're new to the channel so you always know when I am posting new content to the channel. So with that said, let's get going. All right. Reminds me of the music box. It's pretty.
Home from work, our Juliet clears her morning meal. She dabs her skin with pretty smells concealing to appeal. I will make my bed, she said, return to go. Can she be late for her cinema show? Cinema show. Romeo locks his basement flat and scurries up the stair. With head held high and floral tie, a weekend millionaire. I will make my bed with her tonight, he cries. Can he fail, armed with his chocolate surprise? Take a little trip back.
Oh, it's got a beat.
Listen to the old one speak of all he has lived through. I have crossed between the poles. For me there's no mystery. Once a man like the sea I raged. Once a woman like the earth I gave. But there is in fact more earth than sea.
The instrumentation, wow. so delicate. I love the feeling of the time. Obviously, you can tell the influence of that time. I like hearing different sounds in each ear too, the stereo.
Take a little trip back with Father Tiresias.
Tiresias?
The old one speak of all he has lived through. I have crossed between the poles. To me, there's no mystery. Once a man, like the sea I raged. Once a woman, like the earth I gave. But there is, in fact, more earth than sea.
All right, interesting song, kind of long. I'm trying to figure out why it's such an epic. I mean, the music's pretty, it's nice, but you think of those super long songs, and there's usually a reason, and so maybe I just don't understand. But I think it's talking Romeo and Juliet, and then like I don't know my mythology and my background stories of what is it, Tiberius being knowing kind of the woman's experience as well as the man's experience. So it's like they're not a human, but they remember living through all of these things. So it's a very interesting psychedelic-ish feel to the song. Not what I would expect from Genesis. She seems to have the invisible touch, that pop side of the Genesis that I know like I literally started to know or be aware of them like on Turn It On Again, Misunderstanding, those types of songs. So I've missed this whole earlier part of their musical legacy. And it's interesting. I like the instrumentation. It's so layered and so, like I said, delicate, pretty. And then once it gets that kind of beat in it, it makes it easier, obviously, to get into, for lack of a better term. But I'm still trying to figure out, it's like Romeo and Juliet are going to the cinema, and then this guy's trying to tell them how it's going to be because he's lived through both sides of being a man, being a woman. It's very confusing to me, but I will listen to the other 5.5 minutes and see if it makes more sense then. So let's get back to it. I like this part. It's very easy listening. I like that. Yeah, I was missing guitars in this whole song all the way through it. I like the experimentation. It's fun. It's cool. Yeah, it makes me think of a carnival. I don't know why, but that's what I think of here. Carnival. Like jokers, like a joker dancing in a courtyard in an English royalty setting. I don't know, it's weird. like it's building up and filling in more. I like this. Ooh, I like that, whatever that instrument is. It's very psychedelic. Now I'm starting to like it. Ooh. So cool. This had to be fun in concert. Wow, that was quite an interesting tune. I find myself strangely craving cotton candy and funnel cakes, and I am seeing a merry-go-round going around with the lights at night. It's very interesting. Kind of makes me think of, too, the experimentation. I don't know if that was a big thing at that time frame. You know, like when I did the reaction to Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin, there was some experimentation and accidents that happened to create the sound that you heard on that record. This feels like it's a little bit of that same kind of free your spirit and do whatever you want in the studio to create something. And that's maybe why it is such a long tune. You know, I can see it being in concert. Kind of makes me think, for some reason, a little bit of Mannheim Steamroller too, just the music. It has that certain feel to it. Obviously, they're pioneer rock band from 60s and 70s. But yeah, it's interesting because the storyline itself is pretty thin from what I can tell. I'll have to read a little bit more about it to learn more about the nature of the song and kind of what inspired it and why they came up with it the way that they did and how they recorded it. I loved the way that it transcended from being kind of a music box feeling at the beginning, and then it started to slowly build, and then it built the instrumentation throughout the rest of the song to where the end, it was literally kind of an outro that was 4.5 minutes long. Yeah, it makes me definitely want to investigate a little bit more of that Peter Gabriel side of Genesis. I liked it. It was different. And that's what I like about doing Moteventure Reactions. It allows me to be different listen to music that I, one, wouldn't normally listen to, two, learn from you guys from the Moteventure Reactions family what I've never heard before and why I should listen to it. So that's what I think of Genesis and the Cinema Show. Before I let you go, please be sure to like, subscribe, and press the post notification bell. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you give me pointers on what I should listen to going forward. Also, I have a new album, my album, coming out. All the songs written by me. It's coming out this Friday, October 3rd, on anywhere that you stream, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, wherever. So check that out. It's called Ignite the Fire. Thank you. Until next time, bye.
Ignite!